Welcome to PWCI this week. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter. Well, we're at Wrestling for a Cure and a match that was set up a couple of weeks ago on this program. Anakin Murphy calling out IJ Sweet in this one-on-one contest to open the event. And unfortunately, we have an idiot running around ringside that does not belong out here. He needs to go back to the locker room and back to the locker room now. He does not belong out here. We showcase good wrestling, not people who think they're wrestlers and can't even do the basics.
Won't even make it to the Battle Royal. He ain't gonna make it to the Battle Royal. Sage has something to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the enthusiast big band champ, and tonight, live in the IL State Fairgrounds building, you all get to right now. I need everybody here to stand up.
Hey, strip that microphone! Shut his mic off!
Get to the locker room. Get to the locker room. You don't need to be out here.
That was an act of major unprofessional conduct. He had no business doing that.
After this night, you get to go back to the wrestling style that you all came to see. But as of right now, we have a fight.
Put one in your mouth and bring him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight out of Jackson, Illinois, weighing in at 145 pounds. There is no hope. Anakin Murphy.
Before I address that idiot, Douglas Shea, Anakin Murphy coming to the ring to take on IJ Sweet as the trash talk was flying back and forth the past few weeks. We're at the Illinois State Fair, Illinois building. Large crowd here. I believe this is the 5th Wrestling for a Cure event. Now, Douglas O'Shea, very unprofessional. He had no authorization to be out here before the show. He was running around ringside, trash talking fans. And he goes grabbing a microphone. He was not authorized to do so. This clown does not need to be booked anywhere. He should be blackballed from the wrestling business. His ring skills are atrocious. He doesn't know how to do even the basic things, like an Irish whip, and he claims to be an Irishman. Pathetic. And I really fault the people who've enabled him all these years. I mean, Anakin Murphy and IJ Sweet, after this match was over, both confronted him in the locker room to chew his butt off. I almost said something else, but I have to keep it PG in here. And by the way, if he gets me banned, my criticism of Douglas Shea gets me banned from Wrestling for a Cure next year, so be it. I'm like Ricky Jarvis, I don't care. He is supposed to have a match against Sage Ramsey in a street fight later, but we are not showing that match on this program as we showcase good wrestlers. Douglas Shea does not fit the description of good wrestling. He fits the description of a glorified backyarder who does not belong in the wrestling business. In fact, he is a national laughingstock, having earned the Butthurt Hall of Fame from trash bag wrestlers. He offers nothing to professional wrestling other than fresh material for world-famous flea market to mock and ridicule. And I could rant about him all night, but no matter how far down I bury him, he manages to dig his way out, unfortunately. By the way, IJ Sweet and Anakin Murphy authorized me to bury him as much as possible during this broadcast. As IJ Sweet levels Anakin Murphy with a lariat, and both men are down. Anyway, besides the return of Pitfall Wrestling this Saturday in Springfield, it's the return of the National Wrestling Alliance in St. Louis, Wrestling at the Chase, 4 days of television tapings, the last 4 days of August. Been several decades since the NWA ran out of the Chase Hotel. Murphy and Sweet trading blows. Headbutt, and down goes Sweet, and down goes Murphy. Tried to crack heads, and that didn't quite work out so well. And what is he doing here? He's taking the turnbuckle off. He's taking the turnbuckle pad off. Well, he can't get it off. He's trying to get it off. He couldn't get it off. He tied it pretty tight. And Sweet ties him up as he crotches himself. Murphy's manager, Chan, on the apron. IJ Sweet lets go of it, slugs him in the head, and down he goes.
Just like that.
Murphy! Roundhouse kick to the head, and down goes IJ Sweet. IJ Sweet, a former Pinfall Wrestling Regional Heavyweight Champion, only held it for a month. That title has been changing hands like a hot potato lately. Stephen Bishop, the current champion, will be defending it against Spencer Powers this Saturday at the 8th Street Gym, just down the street from here. Murphy tried to... What is he going for? Knee to the face. IJ Sweet, oh no. Pile driver on the apron! And down goes Murphy on the floor. As IJ Sweet puts Anakin Murphy back on the apron, and now he's going up. This is a high-risk maneuver, a dangerous maneuver, as Murphy trying to get back to his feet, and Chan grabbing a hold of IJ Sweet, and there's a kick to the head. Oh no. Oh! Diamond cutter on the apron. And Sweet down on the floor. Throws him back in the ring. Anakin Murphy. Going up top. Murphy. Swanton bomb and nobody home. IJ Sweet, he's a little banged up, trying to get feeling back in his arm, and tackles Murphy, slugs away, side of the head, and Chan throws the towel in. Chan throws the towel in, and this match is over with. Well, that was interesting. Chan throws in the towel. So this will go in the record books as a TKO victory for IJ Sweet. That elbow is damaged. Man, he is hurting. But Murphy didn't get pinned, didn't get submitted. It was Chan who threw in the towel. And these two young men Code of Honor. Code of Honor. After Anakin Murphy low-blowed CZ Hendricks. The match was shown on this program a couple of weeks ago. IJ Sweet expected to be in the Tokushima Memorial Tournament this Saturday. Don't know who his partner is. And rumors as to who he will be teaming up with. He could be teaming up with a partner he used to have, but we don't know. But the PWCI Regional Heavyweight title will be defended against Stephen Bishop, going against Spotlight Spencer Powers. That's this Saturday at the 8th Street Gym, just down the street from the Illinois building. Advertising interference, a tactic typically used by a promoter and his merry men, whom we will call Yardy McTard and the Yardtard Losers, when their promotion is filled with wannabe wrestlers who couldn't hack it in training or completely taught the wrong way, goes around removing posters to sabotage an upcoming event in order for them to steal territory and lower the standard to the point, in their mind, training is unnecessary. Such trashy individuals resort to this tactic, removing all advertising for this weekend's event the day after it was all hung up for the state fair. If you are that desperate to ruin wrestling for everyone, you're a loser. And 20 years from now, you will be in the exact same company you started, having gone nowhere because no one ever wanted you, because you are trash, with a long list of towns burned by bad shows who permanently don't want to associate with the wrestling business ever again. Bad promotions are blackballed from this program for a reason.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Your official for this match is referee Scott Perry.
I'm absolutely disgusted with the governor and the mayor of Chicago. They're trying to lock down the state again. And Lori Beetlejuice Lightweight, Redfoot, whatever you want to call her an incompetent, one of the worst mayors ever to run a major city like Chicago, can't even say the name, Ella French. Say the name, Ella French! Say her name, Ella French! This dumb mayor can't even get her name correct. She's a slain 29-year-old Chicago police officer, murdered in cold blood. The stupid mayor wants to put everybody under masks again. Is that really your top priority when people are dying in the streets? I mean, I guess it's best you die on the streets with a gunshot wound while wearing your mask. Good gosh. Clueless idiot mayor of Chicago can't get the crime under control, all the murders, the shootings in control in Chicago, yet she thinks she can force everybody to wear a mask again. What a blooming idiot. And I really want to smack the people who keep defending this, defending her. She's a complete moron. She should be forced to resign. She's an absolute, she failed her city. It's one of the most dangerous places in America, is the streets of Chicago. You're putting your life on the line, even entering that city. And I could see last Friday at All Elite Wrestling with the return of CM Punk, a lot of people in the stands did not comply with that mask mandate. The stupid governor telling people to wear masks at the Illinois State Fair, thankfully, hardly anybody complied with it. People need to defy the governor. Defy these government officials who care more about making people wear a stupid mask than stopping violence on our streets. I am absolutely outraged. We need a new governor. We need a new president. The Democrat Party should be a dead brand at this point. A dead brand. Stolen elections. You had to win by election fraud, and this is the result of that. Destroyed economy. The Middle East, the whole world's on fire. With this stupid president who should be in a nursing home at this point. He can't even function. And that's the end result. Is everything is burning to the ground. Just outraged. Absolutely outraged. But those massively butthurt left-wing hacks, there's no price high enough they weren't willing to pay so they wouldn't have to read another mean tweet, huh? Anyway, the Midwest Mercenaries taking on Yoder and Richard Faith in a tag team match. Midwest Mercenaries currently hold the World Powerhouse and the IWA Productions tag team titles. So they're going at it with Yoder and Richard Faith. Midwest Mercenaries will be defending their tag titles this weekend at IWA Productions in Mount Vernon, Illinois on the 28th. Faith takes Jake Prater in the corner, shoulder block as Yoder elbows Sid Holland. Another elbow. Faith gives Prater rope burn as Yoder kicks Sid Holland down. And Faith directed traffic. And now Prater gets thrown into Sid Holland. That's Ashlyn Alexander against the manager of the Midwest Mercenaries at ringside, trying to get her men out in order to regroup. Prater gets kicked in the face, and Yoder and Richard Faith clear the ring as the Midwest Mercenaries getting decimated in the early going of this contest. Yeah, I have to rant. I keep having to rant because if I don't speak up, I'm going to lose it all. And people are so willing to give up their civil liberties out of pure fear. Totally, fully willing to surrender everything for a full sense of security. It just really makes me sick. I'm so tired of it. I'm not going under another stupid lockdown. I didn't do anything last time, I won't do anything this time. And I'm not doing this every freaking year. And certain people want to do it every freaking year. Because they exploit it for political power gain. If you're offended by what I'm saying, too damn bad. I'm not going to shut up. You're going to have to put a gun to my head and kill me before I shut the hell up about this. I don't care how offended, how butthurt you are. You live in Afghanistan if you think it's so, if you want to experience what's going to happen in this country. If you don't take control, stop all these violations against our personal liberty and freedom. You want to be like Afghanistan, that's what's going to come. That's the end game. Anyway, other happenings this weekend. 01 Supreme in Decatur, Illinois at the Decatur Civic Center. I wish I could go to that show, but conflicting. Stuff conflicts in Decatur Civic Center. I don't even know. Governor's wanting to lock down everything. All Elite Wrestling, the fans up there were forced to mask up to attend AEW Rampage. Now I wonder how well that's going to be enforced, but if you want to kill your business, force people to wear a mask they don't want to wear, or force people to take a shot they don't want to take. I mean, You want to wreck the economy? People are willing to boycott and stop this nonsense and make you lose far more than gain from it. To make you not do something you shouldn't do. Also, Southland Championship Wrestling in Chapinez, Illinois on the 28th. Irish Whip, Sid Holland, clothesline on Yoder. World Powerhouse Wrestling will be going to Collinsville, Illinois on September the 5th. That is the only show happening Labor Day weekend that I know of. Of course, Springfield Wrestling Association in Springfield, Illinois on the 28th this weekend. The National Wrestling Alliance, 4 days in a row, starting the 28th through the 31st at the Chase, Park Plaza, Royal Sonesta in St. Louis. For 4 days of television tapings. Some of those dates are sold out, by the way. Suplex, double suplex by the Midwest Mercenaries on Yoder. Snapmare. Yoder inspired, I believe, by Angry Amish Roadkill as Jake Prater nails Yoder in the back of the head with that leg, the thigh. Sid Holland off the ropes. Knee drop on Yoder. Goes for the cover. 2 count. Best wishes to one Joey Grunge. He is seriously ill. He's been battling COVID-19 for the last several months. That's why he had to cancel Midwest Impact Pro last month in July. Apparently a few trolls are questioning his illness. I think that's ridiculous and absolutely out of line. You know, that's nothing to joke about, nothing to lie about. Joey Grunge has been dealing with serious health problems over the years. He's still able to wrestle, but I don't know for how much longer with what he's been dealing with.
He's keeping the faith.
Richard Faith keeping Yoder, giving Yoder the faith to stay in this match as slugging it out with Jake Prater on the mat. And Yoder stomps him down. And there's a tag to Richard Faith. Legs apart. I will acknowledge the Midwest Mercenaries also have the Illinois Elite Wrestling Tag titles, even though we do not recognize that company as a legitimate promotion. You look at it as Colonel JT presents All American Wrestling 2.0, which is a stand-in promotion for Rampage Championship Wrestling, which is blackballed due to promoter misconduct and a whole host of other things. Obviously, we saw one of those acts earlier tonight as they continue to book somebody who should not be booked at any professional wrestling show ever again, W. Douglas O'Shea, but they put him prominently on the IEW posters, which is foolish because he does not sell any tickets whatsoever. Not one. As Yoder chokes away on Jake Prater, as Sid Holland complains to the referee about what's going on. I also want to note AEW Unlimited runs every week on Tuesday nights in Mobile, Illinois. Faith off the ropes. Senton onto Jake Prater. There's a cover and a 2 count. Sooner or later I'm going to do another news episode. And I'm going to really rip into certain people. They deserve to be. Absolutely deserve to be. Because we're main people are fearing there's going to be another lockdown and then forget about watching wrestling events live for several months or years. It's going to screw up a number of promoters who have booked a number of big-name talent to make up for last year's cancellations, and we have to do the same thing again. We have to refund a bunch of money to fans who pre-ordered tickets. It's putting them in a rough spot. These politicians just don't care. I mean, telling people to get vaccinated, but even with the vaccine, we're telling them to mask up anyway. It's like, what was the damn point of even getting the vaccine? And apparently the vaccine is not working as well as they thought that it was. And look at Richard Faith. He nails Sid Holland. Pulls him out of the ring, and there's that book, that loaded book. Tosses it to Yoder and nails Jake Prater in the head with it. Surprised the referee didn't see it. That book. Oh, come on. That is ridiculous. Well, the triple tag champs, Midwest Mercenaries, just got robbed here by Yoder and Richard Faith. Shenanigans playing a major role here at Wrestling for a Cure. Sid Holland disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. Ashlyn Alexander checking on Jake Prater as Sid Holland yelling at them. They are the winners, 9 minutes, 50 seconds. I haven't seen enough of these two lately, but maybe we'll see more of them. Midwest Mercenaries collect themselves off the mat. They may have lost tonight, but they have 3 tag titles. Now if they can get into the higher tier promotions, see if they can challenge for their tag titles. Well, that is going to do it for this edition of PWCI this week. I am your conservative pride fighter. I believe we're going to have more from Wrestling for a Cure next week during the Labor Day edition of the program. Until then, have a good night, everybody.